Dear students, here we shall discuss the effects of bad power quality. The bad power quality can negatively impact large industrial complexes, data centers, sensitive medical machines. They can even impact small businesses and even household in number of the ways. The production in the business, it can damage sensitive equipment and it can affect efficiency, and at the end they can increase the cost, the revenue loss. The bad power quality also results in increased energy consumption, which is not good for either homeowners or the business people. So let us see again the some of the points regarding the introduction to the power quality. So power quality is a combination of voltage profile, frequency profile, harmonics content, and reliability of the power supply. So we can say that the power quality is a function of, power quality is basically governing by, or one can define as power quality as a function of the voltage profile, frequency profile, harmonic contents in the waveform, and reliability of the power supply, continuity of the power supply. The power quality is defined as the degree to which the power supply approaches the ideal case of stable, uninterrupted, zero distortion, and disturbance free supply. So, what are the causes of poor power quality? Variation in voltage magnitude and frequency. This is the main cause of the poor power quality. Cause means who is responsible for poor power quality. That is variation in voltage magnitude and the frequency profile. Variation in magnitude can be due to sudden rise or fall of the load. As we told you earlier even, the load is a main parameter who decides the power quality. So variation in magnitude can be due to sudden rise or fall of the load. The outages, repetitive varying loading pattern in rolling mill, power electronic converters, inverters, and the lightning, etc. Variation in frequency can rise out of system dynamics or the harmonics injection. There is the major penetration of power converters in the system, power system. So power quality covers, it covers the reliability, means continuous availability of the electrical supply with no interruption, with no breakdown, and no outage free. So what are the parameters basically regarding the power quality? That contains voltage flicker, voltage sag and swell, voltage unbalance, frequency unbalance, drop or rise, harmonic contents due to the SCR converters, inverters, and obviously the transients. These are the parameters who decides the power quality. So what are the symptoms of power quality problem? What are the symptoms? Okay, how one can define the system is with the poor power quality feeding. That is electronic controlled system that stop unexpectedly. अचानक electronic equipment जुड़े आहेत connected, sensitive electronic equipment will stop functioning. Abnormal failure of the electronic system. Transformer overheating, means core heating, motor failing, power factor capacitors failing, and the test result will be unreliable. So if something happens related to these points mentioned, then one can say that the system has a poor power quality input. So let us discuss now the classification of power quality events. So one can classify various power quality events based on this chart table. So what are the categories? Basically, power quality event can be classified as five different subcategory. The first one is short duration variation. Second, long duration variation. Third one is transients. Fourth one is voltage imbalance. And the fifth one is waveform distortion. So these are the power quality events categorization. So let us discuss the first one, short duration variation. That will include voltage sag, voltage swell, and voltage interruption, that are again classified as instantaneous, momentary, and temporary. So how to decide? Voltage sag, swell, and interruption are for the instantaneous time, momentary time, and temporary time. That depends on the duration for which such events persist in a system. That is, say, for instantaneous 0.5 to the 30 cycles, momentary 30 cycles to the 3 second, and for the temporary 3 second to the 1 minute. So this is about the short duration variation below the 1 minute disturbance or the power quality events that are remaining in the power system. There is a sag, swell, and interruption. Let us see the next, long duration variation. That includes interruption but which is sustained more than 1 minute, under voltage which is again more than 1 minute, and over voltage which is again more than 1 minute. So these are the points which are related to the long duration variation which persist in a system more than a minute. The third power quality event is transients. So that is impulsive and oscillatory. Transients for very short duration variation in the electrical parameters. So transients are subclassified as impulsive and oscillatory. So see, these are the less than the even 5 microseconds. So impulsive are nanosecond, microsecond, and millisecond. And oscillatory are low frequency, medium frequency, and high frequency. So these are the transients. Next is voltage imbalance, which is steady state, continuous voltage imbalance. RYB phase is not receiving the constant voltage input from the utility. There is voltage imbalance. Next is the waveform distortion. That includes harmonics, notching, and a noise, which are steady state. So this is a general classification of the power quality events which are happening due to the certain causes that we have discussed. And these are the 5 subcategories of the power quality events as short duration variation, long duration variation, transients, voltage imbalance, and waveform distortion. Let us discuss the power quality definition as per IEEE 1159 in the next video. Thank you.